Hello and welcome, Aries. This is your spiritual messages reading. I am Pisces Intuition. So, Aries, what I've been doing is I've been taking oracle cards as well as tarot cards and just kind of seeing what messages they have that you need to hear. You know, we are in Scorpio season, and so in that season, that's all about embracing change, embracing transformation, getting rid of what is no longer serving us on our journey and seeing what changes we need to make. Seeing what it is that we need to do to, like I said, kind of start the transformation process. So, Aries, the first card I got for you was from the Chakra Insight Oracle, and it is Gut Instincts. This is talking about intuition, knowing, sensing, and trust. And then we have the card of Self-Esteem. This is talking about confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. And then from the Halloween Oracle, you received the Lamp, and this is talking about remembrance. And then you received the Underworld, where all things pause and begin again. Alright, and Aries, I have to tell you, I was just kind of taking whatever cards came out for each sign. So each sign got, a different number of cards, and you definitely got quite a few oracle cards. Your cards were definitely wanting to talk. So then you got 5 more oracle, and this is from the Mystic Moon deck. And you got the card of Ascending. And then you got the card of Received. And then you got the card of Self-Worth. And then Purge. And finally, Crossroads. Okay, so Aries, I'm going to go ahead and tilt you down so you can kind of see the cards from my view as well. Okay. Alright, so I hope that's better. Okay, so let's get into the gut instincts here with the Lion. This is talking about intuition, knowing, sensing, trust. Both of these cards, both of these yellow cards are correlated with your solar plexus chakra. So make sure we are aligning the solar plexus, paying attention to that. There's all kinds of videos you can watch on YouTube. I'm actually thinking about filming one to kind of make sure, we're working and aligning our chakras to make sure that we are balanced. So, if you're interested, let me know. But, anyways, this is, again, it's talking about your gut instincts. Aries, everybody has their own sense of intuition. We all kind of have that gut instinct. And so definitely be trusting yours. Don't just pass it off like, oh no, I'm crazy, or no, that can't be it, or you know what, I'm just not going to pay attention. It's that little voice in your head. It's that, churn in your stomach. It's just that feeling of knowing, that feeling of sensing, and trust that gut instinct, trust that intuition that you have, Aries. Now, with the other card, the card of self-esteem, that's talking about confidence, self-love, self-worth, pride. Again, having that strength, within yourself, loving yourself first, because if we don't love ourselves first, then we're not going to know how to love other people. So no, again, we have 2 cards here talking about self-worth. So make sure, Leo, that you know your full worth. You're not settling for less, or you're not settling for being treated badly or anything because you feel that's what you deserve, because you're not worth, anything more, because you are, Aries. You are worth so much. So then we have the Lamp, and the Lamp, like I said, that talks about remembrance. And, this is a very beautiful card. It's talking about remembering, our loved ones that have kind of departed. It's talking about, a lot of people have their own, traditions. There's the Day of the Dead where, they remember, their family members. They remember those who have passed. They'll light candles. They'll have, whole, almost like an altar, or, you know, an area with their photos and things like that. So that's kind of saying that, you know, it's a positive thing to remember, you know, those who have passed by celebrating them, you know, rather than just, you know, feeling sad that they're no longer with us, you know, mourning their death. You know, it's good to kind of feel positive about that, you know, say, well, you know what, this, you know, this person was amazing, this person taught me this in life, you know, this person, I learned so much from this person, you know, I am who I am today because of this person. You know, celebrate the positive aspects, you know, and don't focus so much on, well, this person is no longer here. You know, remember, we all carry memories of past loved ones with us, you know, so they're never fully gone from us. You know, we always hold them near and dear, and, you know, like I said, they never truly leave us. They just move on. And, you know, and then, but if this is also a card saying that if this is a person that was, you know, maybe not so nice to you here in this life, or, you know, someone you fully didn't get along with, you know, maybe they could have been abusive, or they could have just been someone you just didn't click with, you know, but it's also saying that still you learned, you know, whatever it is about this person that you didn't like, you still learned that, you know, perhaps it wasn't an easy relationship, but they still left you with valuable lessons. You know, sometimes we learn more from, you know, our enemies than we do our friends. You know, and like this card says, darkness can illuminate our strengths and true values so that we can live them more clearly and fully. So, you know, just like I said, make sure, you know, these are lessons you're learning, and make sure you're staying positive and not focusing so much on the loss or the negativity or, you know, mourning. Now, here with the Underworld card, you know, when this pops up in your reading, it's, you know, Scorpio season, it's talking about transforming your life into something that you find easier or more authentic, you know, to you. You know, this could be changing your course, you know, changing your path, you know, making some changes, like I said, in order to transform your life, you know, to something that's more authentic to you, to something that feels good to you, something that, you know, is you. You know, and of course, it's not going to be easy. There's going to be trials, tribulations, but you keep moving. You know, these are things you're still learning. These are things that, you know, help you on your way. And, you know, like I said, it's not going to be easy, but, you know, the hard is just temporary. You know, when you finally find who you are, that is the most positive, you know, the greatest reward that, you know, you could possibly ever have. And then we have ascending over here. So now ascending, that's telling me that, you know, you've really had, you know, you're operating on a different level now. You know, you're, like I said, you could be getting some signs from beyond. You could just be realizing, like I said, your self-worth, you know, practicing that self-love. You know, and so it's caused you to, you know, ascend to a higher being and ascend to, you know, more of a positive person. You know, and then we have received. So it looks like, you know, I keep getting the feeling that you're getting some kind of messages from, you know, someone that has passed over. You know, and they're trying to tell you that, you know, hey, you know, they're okay. They're still with you. They're still around you. They're going to still help guide you, you know, through your life process. But, you know, make sure you're living your life for you. Make sure you're taking the journey that's going to best suit you. And then again, we have the card of self-worth, you know, that ties, you know, same thing as self-esteem. You know, love yourself, know who you are, you know, be proud about who you are, live your life for you and not for anybody else. Be the most authentic you that you can be. Don't be what everybody else wants you to be. Don't be what, you know, what they try to tell you to be. They can't fit you into this little box, into this little category. You know, you are you. So be that authentic you. Be the person that makes you happy, that you know you are inside. And then we have the card of purge. You know, and that's kind of saying, you know, same thing. I mean, we're in Scorpio season. You know, so make sure you are purging these kind of toxic beliefs that, you know, you're not good enough, or that you need to be somebody else in order to please everybody. Or, you know, the most authentic you will never be good enough. You know, make sure you're getting rid of those, you know, toxic beliefs. Purge those negative energies. You know, purge things that are no longer serving you. Purge things that are not going to accompany you on this new journey, on this new transformation. You know, if it's not going to help you along this journey to change and transform into who you want to be, then get rid of it. Purge it. You know, and it looks like you're kind of on a crossroads. You know, you're making these decisions. You know, who are you? You know, you're ascending. You know where it is you need to go. You're kind of getting, like I said, these messages, these downloads. You know, ascending also ties into me, or ties in for me with the gut instincts card. Like I said, trust your intuition. Sorry, I needed some water. I've been talking a lot. But, you know, again, you know, ascending, that, like I said, I keep going back to that because that's telling me you're receiving some kind of downloads, you're receiving some kind of messages. You know, so trust in that when you get that, you know, sixth sense, or you get that knot in your stomach, you know, saying that, you know what, I think I need to do this, or, you know, this is feeling right, you know, this is no longer feeling right here, but it's feeling good over here. You know, trust that instinct, you know, go with that. So, alright, Aries, we are now going to take some tarot cards, kind of see what other messages we have for you, see what messages are going to come out. Like I said, I know that was a lot of oracle cards, but, you know, you definitely had a lot of messages coming through. Like I said, just be the most authentic you. Alright, be the most authentic you and move forward. You know, this is a card of movement, you know, fast movement. This is a card of pursuing your passions. So, you know, it does look, like I said, and, you know, these journeys are never easy. You know, life isn't easy as a whole. So, you know, you got to take the bad with the good. You got to have that balance. But like I said, you know, what are you moving passionately towards? You're moving passionately towards your Nine of Cups. This is something that's going to make you very happy. This is your wish fulfillment. So again, like I said, purge those feelings of not feeling like you are good enough, or that, you know, you are, that you can't love yourself, or that, you know, you need to be somebody else to please everybody. No, Aries, be you. Be the most authentic you that you can be, and move forward passionately, you know, to what's going, you know, pursue those passions that really make you happy, that are, you know, your wish fulfillment. Alright, like I said, this has not been an easy battle, and it will not be an easy battle, you know, to keep on going forward. You know, there's trials and tribulations we all have to go through. But in the end, this person is not giving up. You are not giving up, Aries. You will still continue to move forward. You know, you may need to take a break. Like I said, you're at this crossroads, so definitely take that break. Take some time to think. You know, do some soul searching. But, you know, at the end of the day, like I said, you're not giving up. You know, then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So that's telling me, you know, again, you may take some time out to take a break, but you're not giving up. You're still going to move forward. It may be slow progress, but you know what? Like I said, this is a journey. It's not a race. So take that slow progress, you know, move forward, move towards something that's going to be very stable for you, very stable, very solid, you know, very lifelong, you know, journey, something that's going to make you so happy, something that is your wish fulfillment. Alright, Aries. And the last card I have for you, again, talks about make that decision. You know, there's no longer, if you just listen to your intuition, you listen to that little voice in your head, you're paying attention to your dreams, any downloads, any signs, then there will no longer be confusion about a situation. There will no longer be confusion about a crossroads, or about this decision you need to make, or what it is that you need to purge to realize your self-worth, and to move you to another level, you know, to pursue your passions and find that, you know, wish fulfillment. So, Aries, that's what I'm getting for you. Absolutely beautiful reading. You know, lots going on, and that's great. You know, we don't want to be stuck. We don't want to be stagnant. But like I said, just make sure you're paying attention to all of those things, Aries. You know, move forward, pursue your passions, and get that, you know, get that wish fulfillment. Get that happiness. You deserve it. Alright, Aries, I thank you so much for watching. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it. I will see you guys again soon. Have a great rest of the week and weekend. And thanks again.